Hey guys, I'm Wild Willie and welcome to episode number 9 of the Preppers Covered. Once again, this series is designed for the novice or the new prepper or self-reliant person that wants to make sure themselves and or their family are comfortable and safe during the 72 to 96 hour period of an emergency or certain situation. So up to this point we've covered the basics on as far as water and storing water and testing water and how much you need. A little bit about heating, keeping warm in bad weather as far as cooling. A little bit of alternative power, lighting, cooking, and a few other key things. A little bit about nutrition as far as vitamins and stuff like that. Stuff I recommend having on hand. We've talked about in the last episode a little bit about why I prep and why some other people ask questions or why I think they should be prepping. So right now we're going to cover medical. I'm surprised when I go into some people's houses when I teach my home preparedness courses. I'm surprised at the amount of people they have. You know, they're proud of their 72-hour kit. They've got the water, they've got the food, they've got blankets, they've got flashlights, they're ready to rock and roll, but except for one area, and that's medical. Some of them, they throw a couple band-aids in there and they think that's going to get them through. And it may, but it also may not. First aid kits, very important. Now, whether you just have one in your 72-hour kit or you have it in the house for day-to-day use, they are a must. Along with first aid training if possible, whether it be from a local Red Cross or St. John's Ambulance or a different organization that offers first aid and CPR. I recommend getting it very strongly because I'd rather have the knowledge and not need it than not have it and need it. So first aid kits, yes, you don't have to spend a boatload of money on first aid kits. You can get them for $20, you can get them for $200. You want to get the basics in there, an assorted amount of bandages and sterile pads and everything like that. It's just something to have, better than a band-aid. If, God forbid, something happened and you got a serious injury or someone in your family got a serious injury and you are unable to get physically out or an ambulance was unable to get physically to your location, you might have to be a couple days without help and have to deal with it yourself. So first aid kits are a must. Also, as far as in the wintertime, I'm going to strongly recommend having the medications and stuff as far as cold and flu. The wintertime, more people, you get sick in the wintertime. What happens if someone in your family is really sick with a fever or flu or something like that, and you can't get out to the store to get those, get that cough medicine or get that fever reliever type thing or pain reliever that your family member needs? It does not hurt to have a little bit extra as far as cold and flu medicine in your house. Or same thing with a Tylenol or an Advil or an anti-inflammatory. Just have a bottle of that kicking around. It's stuff that most people use every day anyways. So I mean, you know what? If it's coming close to code, you take it out, you use that Tylenol or Advil, and you put a fresh one in your 72-hour kit. Also, another big one is the pink stuff. This pink stuff is great. Stops diarrhea, stops heartburn, stops indigestion, upset stomach, nausea. All sorts of things. Just have something like this kicking around. It doesn't cost a lot of money, but you know what? I'd rather have it and not need it, like I said a few minutes ago, than, need it and not have it. Think about the situation and what can happen in day-to-day medically, whether it be something as simple as indigestion or a more serious situation, and if you can't get out of your home to get it dealt with, you might be in a lot of trouble. Something small might spread into something big. Also medications, personal medications. There might be family members in your home that need some sort of medication for different reasons. Have enough of that on hand. Have a 2-day or 3-day supply at all times, just in case you can't get out of the house to get it to them. That's stuff you got to think about. Even pet medications. A lot of people don't think about their pets in an emergency situation. Yeah, you might have that big bag of dog food kicking there, and Rover can eat. But what happens if Rover needs medication every day? Have that kicking around. It's just stuff that, you know what, you're going to need it anyway, so have it and just have a little bit extra. It's not going to hurt. That's one of the most overlooked things in any 72-hour kit is the medical side of things, the personal medication side of things, and the supplementary medicines like, fever reliever, pain reliever, anti-inflammatory, cold and flu, stuff like that. Or in the summertime, stuff to soothe sunburns or whatnot, or aloe vera, stuff like that. Have it in your kit. Change it on a regular basis. Change it when the seasons change. It's stuff you're going to need. So please, 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 if you're going to put together a 72-hour kit, that's great. Have your food, have your water, have your lighting, have your everything else I've recommended in these videos up to this far. But please do not forget the medical side of things. It's very important. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But anyways, I'm going to take off because I got some stuff to do and I want to get it all done tonight so I can go out and play in the woods tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off for now, and remember, it's not a question of if to shit hits a fan, it's a question of when. So always be prepared.